Hello friends, it's Astro here and welcome back to the Needy Nerds prison where we are currently intaking all available prisoners. We are absolutely balls to the... Oh, did we lose power? Oh, crap. We're absolutely balls to the wall, which isn't a dirty thing. It's not a dirty thing to say. Balls to the wall actually refers to World War II bomber pilots and whatnot. But yeah, the throttle handles on an old-timey aircraft used to have like a ball on the top of each throttle, and when they wanted to like really go fast, you push the throttles forward until they hit the front wall of the cockpit. Hence, balls to the wall. There you go. Right, that's a completely useless piece of trivia, but I hope you find it entertaining. Now, let's get some stuff underway. This whole kitchen here is about to be replaced with Super Modular Kitchen 5 billion over here. We're going to have some shower toilet combos on the sides. There'll be a little one wide gap at each nodule for people to filter in. Where this line is here, that's where there's going to be a door, so people can come in there and do their things and eat their food and do whatever they need to do. So, with that in mind, let us... And what we're going to do is we're going to build this so it kisses... Actually, we'll do it like this first. The kitchen is going to go here, right? But we're going to build this so it kisses up to all of these. That's blocked. Okay, that's going to be blocked. All right. So it kisses all of this, and all of this now becomes indoors. I do need to check. Yep. Thought so. And this needs to be minsec. Excellent. And that's fine. And that's cool. And that's fine. And then outside is just danger zone. Right. Man, this is going to be absolutely insane. Did we lose a pipe? We did. Alright, I better hook that back up so that these boys can have their showers and whatnot. Otherwise, they're liable to get a bit stroppy. A little bit stroppy. Right, so we're pushing hard. We're cheesing it hard with the giant holding cell, which is covered in piss at the moment because of the fact that the toilets are all offline. It's probably a little bit chilly in here as well. Just a wee bit down in the corner, but not too bad. Not too bad. And actually, I've just realized there are windows here. This will help to sort of warm this using the heat that's coming off the cookers. Interestingly, hilariously, it's a cheesy and cheap way. Oh, I can't build over the top of that stub of giant wall that's there, but that's cool. That's totally fine. Right. Here's how we're going to roll this. Here's how this is going to go. We are going to do the following things. Once this is up and running, we're going to dismantle this wall. We're going to start stripping this place apart for all of its goodies, and then relocating those goodies block by block. I'm going to lose the common room, but I can relocate that in here somewhere. So in here, I want to have a nice big common room. Cool. I want to have a huge staff room because this one sucks. I want to have a giant shop. Oh, yeah, let's just resize all of these things into this zone and get ourselves a little bit more room to maneuver. Would that be nice? I think that'd be nice. We're still not doing okay for water. Why? Aha. Hot water pipe. We had one of those severed during the fire in the kitchen last episode, and there's a few things that are a bit skew with, but it's minimal. Minimal stuff. How are we doing? We're doing okay. We've actually got people passing the foundation education course, which is a little bit surprising. This is a problem, I've just realized, because that wasn't just a, oh, there might be snitches in your prison. That's a, you need to not let them die thing. Oh dear. Okay. Alrighty. So, if we've got snitches in here... okay. I need to think about this. I need to think about quickly spinning up a solid, like not a solitary, you know what I'm trying to say, a protective custody area. And I suppose that this major canteen zone here, if we're stripping and moving stuff around, then it's probably not a bad spot for it. Okay, here we go. This is taken care of. This classroom is slightly broken, but that's fine. We can just rebuild that wall there. So that's nice, actually. That did take care of that wall for me. And then this wall can be demolished. and then this door can be dismantled. I probably won't need another regular jail door, but it's totally fine. And this is a bit wonky here, but that's fine. We'll just kind of ignore that for now. I do need a concrete wall that stretches down all the way down like this, right, to seal this area off. And then one that goes dink, dank, donk, like there. This guy got just absolutely tased. Good on you, Ed. You Burke. I don't know what you've done, but you bloody deserved it, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, you may not have, but that's fine. Right. We need some staff doors, and they can go on the edge of the new mega kitchen here. And then they can probably, in between each row, we can have one going into the mega kitchen as well, just to make it so that these guys can serve food up as quickly as possible. I anticipate that these areas here are probably going to be used first, but it's cool. That's totally fine. Why is my mouse doing the thinking thing? No? Okay, it's gone. Right. Now, this area. God, what am I going to do about getting a protective custody thing up and going? Is there anywhere that I can put them? Because we stripped out that other area there to make a big canteen for the red guys. This is ponderous. Ponderous and tedious and thinkerous and onerous. I suppose that what I could do... I could tell you one. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Let's go like this, brick wall, right? And then we'll go objects, jail door, bonk. And then we'll go rooms, holding cell, dank. And then we'll go, I guess we're just going to need the basics in here. So we're just going to have, what do we need? 5 bunk beds. And a bench. And a couple of toilets. Right? Couple of shower heads. Couple of drains. And some toilets. Beauty. Alright. So this now, once it gets completed, and we'll accelerate this, we'll check our utilities. There does need to be, I'll tell you what, there needs to be a big power line. Ooh. There needs to be a big power line running right down the center here. But I probably should consider... I'll link this up for now, but I should consider hooking this kitchen up with its own power supply, because we are getting a little bit stretched on the other ones. Like, how are these other two doing? Where are they? There's this one here. That's not too bad. There's this one here. That's pretty high. But this one would need to drive all of the new cookers that are down here, which is... could be tricky. Might be okay. I'd prefer not to risk it, though. Alright. Let's get this hooked up. And this can be the holding cell for protective custody. Right? They're just going to be shoved into there. I tell you what, guys, we'll do you a favor. We'll make it even nicer by putting in a couple of lights. And then, let's go into intelligence. Let's see what we can do about, I don't know, informants? I have no CIs on rec... Oh, man. Oh, this is... Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's wait until they go to bed. Are they going to be the snitches? Is that, like, so, like, this guy here? Is he character? Snitch. Okay, great. Biography. Alright, no. We need to put you into protective, mate. Off you go. And I guess that these are the ones? Or is it the ex-prison guards? Oh, I don't want to get too deeply into this, guys. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. We've got to do it. We've got to do it. Because if we fail this, we fail the game. And we kind of don't want that. Is there anyone in solitary? No. Anyone up here? Yes. Alright. You, my friends. Where are you? Where is the thing? There is the bouton. Where is the bouton? Potential CI. Am I going blind? Character. Biography. No. This is the... No? Okay, great. What about you? Okay. So I can't get these guys to be CIs for me? Oh, shit. Guess not. There used to be... There's... Sure, no. Is it only when they're a potential CI? Okay. No CIs on record. No potential CIs. Flying blind. Is it ex-law enforcement people that I'm looking for? There seem to be a couple of those too. Oh, federal witness. Right. Okay, great. You can go into protective. Federal witness. You can go into protective. I think that's... Okay, yes. It looks like all of the federal witnesses at the moment... Where is this other one here? This guy here, Wilson. Protective. This guy... here. Who's this? Boyer. Is that you? Federal witness. Great. Off you go. Into protective. Oh, this isn't too bad. He says, hopefully. You know, every time I do that, though, I'm like, oh, this is totally fine. Everything's working out nicely. Boom, explosions. So let's hope that today is not one of those days. And we'll just shovel these guys down into that zone. We'll find the guys that are in there that we allowed to... Oh, my God, there's just so many friggin' people in this prison. All right, this guy's a snitch. You don't need to go into protective. You can go back. You were in minimum, if I remember correctly. Volatile dead. Okay, federal witness. You can do your thing. And there was another guy that I shoveled in there because he was a snitch, but I hope that he isn't something I need to worry about. But let's see. All right. This guy. This guy can go back to minimum. I'm pretty sure that's where he was, because that's where I was looking at the time. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It does happen. It does happen. You do get a little bit confuzzled when things are going crazy like they are at this particular point in time. Okay, so federal witnesses seem to all be in work zones now as well. So what we might have to do temporarily is say, right, Min. This needs to be access only. But it can be shared. It can be shared. These are no access because I've broken the ever-living bejeebers out of that. So that should take care of that. Okay, how many of these dudes have I found? Have I found all of them? I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, where are the rest of these guys? There's one. Is it this guy? It is. Off you trot, mate. So it looks like it's basically the high-sec guys who are, okay, there's one. Federal witness. Off you go to protective. Lovely. Any more? It does look it's them, though. It looks like it's the red guys only, doesn't it? I think that's the case. I can't seem to see any others. But I guess... there could be some elsewhere. I'll just keep panning about. Skilled fighter. It seems like we've got it. Ooh, this guy. Volatile, extremely deadly expert fighter. Why are these guys medium security? That's very interesting. Am I accidentally bringing in... No. Did I accidentally make these two guys... No, they're not the snitches that I was looking at earlier. Why are you normal sec? Alright, you guys can be min sec then. I don't know how they managed to get bumped up. Ooh, I know. Look, check it. Policy. Serious injury. Oh. Oh dear. So this guy did some serious injury on someone. Potentially. But I can't... Oh, crap. Okay, well, look. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Maybe that's a bit cheaty, what I just did. Knocking those two guys down. But I'll have to keep an eye on them. And then next time, I guess... Ugh, does that mean we need to build a normal security wing as well? I kind of don't want to do that, guys. I would kind of... Oh, look. A potential CI. Oh, good. And then... Recruit. And... Was there another one? I thought there was another one just now. Whoops. I guess not. But we do have a CI who we can use to investigate. I'm pretty sure that I've got everything, like, turned on from the get-go, though, don't I? Yeah, I do. I do. So I don't need it. It's not required. But, look, just so that I can say that I've got one of these dudes, right? Just so I've got a CI. I've done it once in this playthrough. There you have it. And I feel good about that. Alright. How are you chaps doing? Are there any more federal witnesses up here that shouldn't? I mean, I don't know why this chap, Max the Chemist Wamsley, who has done 2 murders so far in this joint. Well done, mate. Came in for forgery and then has just done nothing but stab people the whole time. Okay. I can't see any more. I can't see any more, which worries me, because I don't believe that that's all of them. And this room, there's no canteens accessible. Oh, that's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, but we'll have to figure that out as we go. Alright. There's no more... Yeah, I can't see any more federal witnesses in this sea of tags. So I think I'm just going to have to hope and pray that the ones that we have are going to be sufficient. Hope and pray. Thoughts and prayers. Alright, here's what we're going to do. For these boys down here, let's get another concrete wall in like this. Right, and then we'll pop in some... Alright, here we go. Rooms. Let's get a canteen. Right, and that can go in there like that. And that can have a little door at the front of it. That can just be a jail door. That's fine. There is something kicking off, which is causing problems. This needs to have that there. And then, this is going to be a bit squishy, boys, but it's only temporary until you need to go and do your, you know, your witnessing thing, whatever that happens to be. But this will be, like, hopefully sufficient to do what you need to do. And then up here, rooms, this can be a kitchen, right? And we'll get this kitchen built out. So what we're going to do is go objects. We'll need some fridges. Which way do these go? I guess like that. I don't think it really super duper matters. The cookers, obviously, you can see the knobs on this side. Knobs. And then, oh, the sinks are a bit larger than I thought they were. Oh dear. Well, that's fine. Let's do them like that. It means that we don't have a nice gap between them, but at least they will be functional. They will do the thing. And then we'll just change the deployment on all this bit, so that this is all... You know, just a big old kitchen-y canteen majobby for these boys. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are you going, Wells? 8. I found 8 of them. Oh, they're going for learnings. Well, that's not great. Well, hopefully, it's going to be safe in there. Hopefully, it's going to be safe. I mean, for the most part, there doesn't seem to be any, like, super bad violence within the prison itself. It seems that only down here do we see people getting stabbed and horrible things like that. So let's cross our fingers that these protective custody guys are going to require... I like it, they're protective custody, and then they've also got uniforms that are coloured like custody. Well, not really like custody. If I had... Oh, it's Snazzledash. Ooh, you're snitching, mate. Oh, dearie me. I mean... You know what they say, snitches do get stitches. But, in the meantime, let's get them hooked up with some food. Hopefully there'll be some cooks along momentarily to make some food for them. And then we can hook these sinks up over like that. That should do nicely. And good. Okay, that's taken care of. Now I can get back to what I was actually doing, which was building out the template for the mega canteen. Alright, so what are we going to need in here? I'm going to build one, right? And then I'm going to start... Or should I start... No, I'll start stripping stuff out of here first. So let's go objects, dismantle, these benches, and then some radio prayer mat jobs, and then one of these, and then... I don't want to take all of these toilets, but I'll take a couple of them. Alright, just a little smidge of toilets. We'll move those over. These guys are doing they're traps. It's not funny. I shouldn't joke about it. It's very serious. But we do need to get some people in here somehow. Now, should this all be corridor? Like a big mega wide corridor? I feel like yes. And then on this side, we can have a jail door here and here. And this will be cloned as we go, but this will let us at least get in there to begin with. Objects-wise, Let's do it. Toilets, they can go down here and down here. Spiffy. We're going to need drains. Yes. Lovely. Shower heads. Zoop. Badoop. And then we'll get our... We need to mark this up. Alright, hang on. Let's go. Rooms. Canteen. Right in here. Actually, we'll stretch it over one more as well. And then objects, we can highlight what we need now, which is always pleasant. So, one of those. A bin. Why not? May as well. I was going to put telephones there, wasn't I? Crap. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're going to have a couple of these dotted down like... Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Have them like that. And then we'll have a phone bonked up against the back of it like this. Oh, yes. Check it. This is great. Okay, tables in the middle. Benches either side. There and there and there and there. We're going to need ourselves... what was it? A radio in the center and then a prayer mat either side. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. That, my friends, is how this is going to go. We're going to need to pipe in some big water pipes and do all of that sort of stuff as well. And I suppose, like, that's fairly easy to do. We can just do, like, this all the way down. Someone has died, unfortunately. We can do this all the way down like that. All the way up like this, right? So those are our hot water pipes. And I tell you what we'll do is we'll just bring them up and loop them outside like this. And then bring them down and loop them outside like this. Right? And then we'll need a large pipe that can come straight across. And then, should it go, like, all the way in? It may as well. They're not gonna tunnel out of it. And in fact, you know what? I'll put that up and out. And then this can go down and out. And then we can have a water boiler at each of these points here and here, which will probably not have enough oomph to be able to do the whole thing, but it's worth a shot. That was the hot water pipe already done. Now we need a small pipe all the way down like this, and then we can just hook that up like at each end. Maybe one connection in the middle, and then one connection at the top. That should do the trick, eh? That should be fine. Should be lovely. There are no prisoners assigned to eat at this canteen. Don't you worry, friends. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it, because we're going to staff only this bad boy for now. This area is no access again. So we need to think about getting a door, and here might be a good spot, out to the outside world, so that in the event that we need to... And we've got one up our sleeve. Look at that. So in the event that we need to get outside for whatever reason... I mean, we shouldn't need to nowadays, because we don't have any tunnel problems, but you may as well, right? You may as well. Oh, we're going to need some lights in here as well. Right, we'll have one above each phone booth. Good. One above each of these tables, and then above the radio. And then, I guess, have like a bank of them over the top of the serving table. There you go. How's that? Excellent. I'm pretty happy with that. This is going to be insane. I hope that it's not going to be less than what the current one actually is. But I guess we'll find out. But we'll do that next time. Friends, thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you next time.